Hello students, welcome to our channel SES. Hope you have done 2 examinations well. All the best for your rest of the examinations, children. Today I am going to take English grammar. In your paper, most of the marks are awarded for grammar and vocabulary, isn't it? 40 marks you can fetch easily, and that is score 2. So today I want to cover most part of the grammar so that you can get more marks. Now, we'll look into the basics of grammar for any direct or indirect speech or passive voice or any sentence. You want to convert the sentences into other sentences. For that, you require verbs, isn't it? That is very basic. What do you mean by verb? From childhood days, you have learned that verb is an action word. Action, whatever actions you perform, those are considered verbs. So verbs are of 3 forms. V1 is present tense, V2 is past, and V3 we call it as past participle, isn't it? So here first you remember this B forms. B forms is, am, are, or B forms are in present tense. Okay, children. Then was, were, or be forms in past tense. Remember these be forms. Then we'll move on to that. If possible, I'll read this fast. These are for irregular verbs. These are for irregular verbs. V1, V2, V3. If you want this complete chart, please comment below so that I can share this complete chart. Okay. B is V1, be, was, were, been, beat, beat, beaten, become, became, become. See, note this is very important. Come, in V2 it is came, and V3 it is come again. Okay, few of them, they don't change. Few of the verbs, they don't change. Example, run, I'm sorry, cut, it is same in 3 forms. Okay, beta. Then put, it is same in 3 forms. Then hit, it is same in 3 forms. Few of them, they don't change. Note the change over here. Come, came, again in V3 it is come. Run, ran, here it is given. The same thing, it is the same thing. Run, ran, run. Begin, began, begin. Come, came, come. Cost, it is the same, it doesn't change. Cut, dig, dug. Do, did, done. I'll tell you how to use. Most of the mistakes, or most of the students, they commit the same mistake while using do, did, or does. I'll explain this. So many are there here. Eat, ate, eaten, drink, drank, drunk, drive, drove, driven, draw, driv, drawn, give, gave, given, freeze, froze, frozen, forgive, forgive, forgiven. Many are there like this. If you want this chart, it is easy. If you follow this regularly, it is easy. It is not a tough part. It is easy. If you read them once or twice, you'll come to know how to convert it into V1, V2, V3. If you know this basics, it will be very useful for conversion of active to passive, direct to indirect. Then it is very useful. Better. Next, we'll move to these are irregular forms. These are the regular forms. Look at this. A verb which ends with consonant. You know, apart from vowels in the alphabet, apart from the vowels vowels A, E, I, O, U, the others are called consonants. That you know. When a verb ends with a consonant, then you should add just ed. Add ed. For example, it is accept. It is ending with the consonant T, then you'll add ed. These are regular verbs where you add ed or d. One more I'll give. Clean. It is ending with the consonant N, so you'll add ed to that. Okay. One more I'll give. Last. It is ending with the consonant T, so you'll add ed to that. Okay, this is adding of ed. These are for regular verbs. For few words which end with for few words which end with e, you just add d to that. Blame, blamed. V3 form is also same. Cause, caused. Okay. Eliminate, eliminated. Just add d to that. Eliminated. Okay. Got it? Then, when a word ends with y, for example, in dry or fry or vary or carry, you are supposed to strike off this y and add ied to that. That becomes dried. Strike off y and add ied to that. That becomes fried. Strike off y and add ied, that becomes varied. Strike off y, then add ied, that becomes carried. This is how you'll do for all the list. If you check the complete list, it is like this. Okay, for the verbs which end with y, this is the rule. For the verbs which end with t, add ed. For the verbs which end with e, just add d. This is the rule. If you know this, we'll move to tenses. Tenses are very easy. You need not worry about them. Now, tenses, there are generally three categories: present, past and future. Look at this. You can see this is, you can consider this is the formula or whatever it is. It can be applied to all simple present, present continuous and present perfect. Is it visible? Is it visible, beta? Is it visible? Past, simple past, past continuous and past perfect. Future, simple future, future continuous and future perfect. For simple perfect, before going to this, I'll explain what is subject, subject. A sentence is formed. What is a sentence? Group of words which have meaning. It is called a sentence. Phrase is a part of word, a part of the sentence which doesn't have a meaning. Okay. If I write sentence, it will have a subject, verb and object. Sometimes it may not have object, subject, verb, and the rest of the part you call predicate. That you know, you have learnt in your lower classes. Subject, for example, Raj eats banana. Here Raj is, what do you mean by subject? Anything which performs action. Anything which performs action is called subject. When it is received, action is received, it is object. Performer is subject. Okay. So, Raj eats what? Banana. So, banana is object over here. And this is verb. This is, here it is main verb. Here it is main verb. You know about main verbs, you know about auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Those are is, am, are, that is in present, was, were in past tense, have, do, does, did, and you have has, have, it is in perfect tense, had is past perfect, isn't it? And in future you'll have our modal verbs, you have will, can, shall, may, might, all these things. These are the auxiliary verbs. So, Raj eats banana. This is simple present tense. Look at this. A simple present tense, it has subject, verb, which form? V1 form. This is in V1, and object. See, for singular, you should add S. For singular, you should add S to the verb. If I write children play in the garden or in the ground. Here it is plural, isn't it? Subject is plural. So you should not add S to this. You should not add S to the main verb. That is the rule. So you are going to add yes when it is singular. Yes when it is singular. Okay. That is for simple present. And continuous will change the same thing into continuous. Raj is eating. So here you will take the help of auxiliary verb is, because it is present, it is ing form. You are adding ing to the verb eating banana. Okay. Coming to present perfect. Raj has is used in the perfect tense. It is present perfect. So we will use has or have. Has for singular and have for plural. For I and you will use have. I have, you have. Though I is singular, we use have. You is either considered singular or plural. You is just like that. You can use that for singular as well as plural. So you should use only have. You has, you should not say you have. I have. So Raj has come to our school. Raj has come to our school. Like that. Has come. Come is V3 form over here. Come is V3 form over here. Okay. This is about present tense. So present tense, I told you. Look at this, subject, V1 form, and object. If you write object or you don't write object also, subject plus V1 form. Continuous, subject plus is or am. If I use am, I am. For I use am. I am eating banana. Girls are playing in the ground. Are for plural plus V1 form plus ing. And object. For perfect, present perfect, it is subject plus has or have. I have taken your book. You should not say I has. I have taken your book. She has written neatly. V3 form. You should write V3 form over here. Okay. And this is about present tense. Then we'll move on to we'll take the same example and move on to past tense. Next it is past tense. Present tense అంటే ఏంటి? ఇప్పుడు జరుగుతున్నవి, isn't it? Present, వర్తమాన కాలం అంటాం కదా, వర్తమానం, భూతకాలం, భవిష్యత్ కాలం. Present ఇప్పుడు జరుగుతున్నది, past జరిగిపోయినది, future జరగబోయేది. Now we'll come to the past tense. We'll take the same examples తో చేద్దాం. Subject Raj, V2 form. Now you should take V2 form. First lo cheppan kada, V1, V2, V3. V2 form enti? Eat ki. It is ate. Raj ate banana. Simple past tense. Okay. Past continuous. Past continuous lo what are we adding? Was or were. ఏం యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం? was కానీ were. was సింగులర్ కి, were ప్లూరల్ కి. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఐ వాజ్ అనాలి, ఐ వర్ అనకూడదు. ఐ వర్ ఒక కొన్ని కండిషన్స్ లో యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఎప్పుడు? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇఫ్ ఏదన్నా మనం ప్రెడిక్ట్ అంటే మనం అజ్యూమ్ చేసుకుంటాం అనుకోండి, ఇమాజినేషన్ చేసుకుంటాం. ఇఫ్ ఐ వర్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా, ఒకవేళ నేను ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా అయితే నేను సో అండ్ సో చేస్తాను, అప్పుడు ఐ వర్ అని యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఆ కండిషన్స్ కి, ఆ కండిషనల్ క్లాస్ కి యూజ్ చేస్తాం. బట్ it is I was, he was, she was, Sita was, Raj was, they were plural, you were plural, plural ki were. Okay, Raj was eating, same ing form, we ki we verb, main verb ki ing form, banana. Okay, now plural aithe they were playing in the ground. Okay, then past perfect ki Raj had written a book long ago. Past ki mostly we should mention the time. Past tense ki we should mention the time. Okay, this is about past tense. Is it clear? Now, future tense. Future tense అంటే జరగబోతుంది, నెక్స్ట్ జరగబోయేది. ఏం యూజ్ చేస్తాం ఫ్యూచర్ కి? will or shall. Shall mostly we use for I and we. Will general ga need ki use chestam. Shall I ki we ki use chestam. I shall come to meet you tomorrow. Atla next jaragaboyedi. Okay, in future. So what is this rule? Raj will play. Simple, V1, V form, verb, V1. Will play the trophy, whatever the trophy, next month. Will play for the trophy or will play for any match next month. Okay, next. Raj will be ravali, continuous tense ki be ravali, will be playing for the team. Play is V1 form, ing plus ing, be add chayali future continuous tense ki. This is simple future tense, this is future continuous tense. Raj will be playing for the team next month. Okay, next. Raj will have given, or will have, anything you can write, will have given his performance. Okay, Raj will have given his performance in your future. Okay, have plus V3 form. This is about future perfect tense. I think all these are clear. Tenses em pedda kashtam em kaadu, practice cheste vastayi. Next ikkada problem emi, eppudu present tense use cheyali, eppudu past tense use cheyali, eppudu future tense use cheyali. Present tense eppudu use cheyali when any action is routine, daily actions jarugutunte, then you use present tense. I go to school. Daily you go to school, you need not say daily also. So konni keywords untai, డైలీ అని, ఎవ్రీడే అని, అవి కీవర్డ్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఎవర్ అని, అట్లాంటి కీవర్డ్స్ కూడా ఉన్నప్పుడు దెన్ యూ యూస్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్. ఐ టెల్ యూ అబౌట్ దట్ కీవర్డ్స్ టు. డైలీ జరిగే యాక్షన్స్ కానీ, సైంటిఫిక్ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ కానీ, the molecule, the compound breaks into this molecules, అది scientific fact. అది అలాగే ఉన్నప్పుడు past tense ఒకసారి జరిగింది ఎప్పుడు జరగదు అనేది ఉండదు, అది ఎప్పుడు అలాగే జరుగుతుంది. కాంప్లెక్స్ compounds break into simpler ones, broken into simpler ones అనడానికి లేదు, break into simpler ones, అది అలాగే చెప్పాలి scientific facts ఉన్నప్పుడు. యూనివర్సల్ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ ఆర్ ట్రూత్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు, సన్ రైజెస్ ఇన్ ద ఈస్ట్, సన్ ఎప్పుడు ఈస్ట్ లోనే, ఇట్ రైజెస్ ఇన్ ద ఈస్ట్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. ఒక రోజు మండే మార్నింగ్ ఈస్ట్ లో రైజ్ అయ్యి సాటర్డే మార్నింగ్ వెస్ట్ లో రైజ్ అయ్యేలా ఉన్నది కదా, దట్ ఈస్ యూనివర్సల్ ట్రూత్. అది ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎప్పుడు అలాంటప్పుడు సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ యూజ్ చేయాలి. Got it beta? So simple present tense you use for habitual actions or daily routine, what you are doing, scientific facts and universal truths. What are the keywords for that? Keywords are daily, never, always, often, sometimes, seldom. Daily, whatever daily activities you are doing, for that you use simple present tense. Seldom is rarely or hardly. I seldom do this work. Okay, I often go to temple. Okay, I always write neatly. Okay, this is simple present tense. Present continuous. What is present continuous? Action taking place while you are speaking. At the time of speech, when action is happening, then it is present. Then you should use present continuous. I am writing. What are the keywords like now, at present, at the moment I am reading, at the moment I am teaching. When something speech is going on at the time when action is taking place and it is continued in the present itself, then you use present continuous. Ante jarugutunna action jarugutunte. It is raining now. Nowadays this is going to, what you can say, this is happening regularly nowadays. Adi keywords avi, keywords at present, these days, at the moment, there. That is for present continuous. Present perfect, when action has completed just now. Ippude ayipoyindi anukondi, in the present ippude ayipoyina action. I have completed my work just now. Ippude ayipoyindi, I have completed. Present perfect tense. దానికి for, since, yet. For, since, yet. For ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేస్తాం? For is used for period of time. అంటే I have done this for 2 years, period of time. Since ఎప్పుడు చేస్తాం? I have written since morning అంటే that is for point of time. Okay, period of time and point of time. For you use for period of time, since you use for point of time. Yet is also a key word for present perfect tense. Next, past. I told you, past generally you mention time for past tense. I wrote this yesterday or last night. That is simple past. Yesterday, last week, a month ago. These are the keywords. Past continuous. Continuous past or two parallel actions happening. Continuous past, it is I was writing the book. I was writing the book. What are the key words? While that was those days, I was writing the book regularly. Those days, like that, that is used for past continuous. Okay. Next, past perfect. One action should be in past. That past ki venaka jarigina action past perfect. Past kante mundu jarigina action past perfect. Example. The train had left. The train had left. Train munde వెళ్ళిపోయింది. Before I arrived, the train had left. అంటే మనం వచ్చే ముందే ట్రైన్ వెళ్ళిపోయింది. మనం రాకముందే ట్రైన్ వెళ్ళిపోయింది. The train had left. So that is the first action. Munde ayipoyindi. Before I reached the station. So two actions ఉన్నాయి. ఒక past లో ఉండాలి, దానికంటే ముందు జరిగినది past perfect అవుతుంది. Got it? By the time, before, when, as soon as, after, these are the keywords for past perfect. Next, coming to future predictions. I will go to temple tomorrow. Repu, tomorrow. So prediction, you are saying that to express decision. I will assure you that I'll finish this work by tomorrow evening. Okay, simple action to take place, but it should be to express a decision or to assure something. You use this future tense, and keywords are tomorrow, next year, coming soon, like that. Future continuous, future expectations and predictions. Tomorrow at this time I will be leaving for Hyderabad. Okay, future perfect. Act 1 will be finished in future before two actions. Similarly, like what you have seen in past perfect, it is like that. One act might have been finished and next action is done. That is future perfect. So that by the time you reach there, I will have done that work. By the time you reach there, I will have done that work. That is future perfect. Okay, keywords are by the time, by, when, till, until, after. So I think I am clear. Now we'll see the tenses and how you can write in positive, negative and question. If it is present, positive, I can write. Negative, what do you write? I can't write. Question, how do you question it? Yes beta, it should start, the question or interrogative sentence, it should start either with a question word or auxiliary verb or helping verb. Can followed by noun or pronoun. I write. Can I write? Okay. If it is past, she ate an apple. Positive. Negative, you should add not, isn't it? Now for this, how will you add not? Yes, you can't write ate not, you can't write. So what will you write? She. For this you will pick up did, auxiliary verb. She did not eat an apple. Okay. Similarly, here you pick up for question. Did, you can't write ate she apple. No, you can't write. So you should pick up for that. What is auxiliary verb? Did she eat? Did, do, does, always they are followed by base form of the verb. Don't write past tense. Most of them, they commit the same error. What do they do? I did not wrote, you they'll say I did not wrote, not wrote. It is right. I did not write. I did not eat. You should not write I did not ate. Past ki past malli past double past aitadi. Past ki malli di add cheyakudu. This it should be in V1 form. She did not eat. Ikkada did she eat? Did she eat an apple? Question mark. Got it? Continuous tense choosam. Present continuous. I am writing a note, or I am writing on the board, whatever. What will you do? Already you have auxiliary form, isn't it? You are adding not to the auxiliary form. I am not writing. Okay, question mark, not, negation. Here you will say, it should start with the auxiliary form. So, am I writing? Am I writing? This is the question. Same thing happens with the past continuous. Instead of I, you use was, isn't it? I was writing. I was not writing. Was I writing? Okay. Coming to perfect, present perfect. I, or will say, every time I am using I, I'll use she has, will use she has drunk, drank, drunk. She has drunk milk. She has drunk milk. She hasn't or has not drunk milk. This is negative. So negative you are adding to the helping verb. For the question you pick up the auxiliary verb. What is this? Has. Has she drunk milk? Got it? Similarly, you apply this for past perfect. She had drunk milk. She had not drunk milk. Had she drunk milk? This is how you are going to make this positive, negative, and question. Okay? Got it? Now, future time reference. Future tense, already we have discussed, it is not only when we use will, shall, but few are there. When you use them, that is also considered as future. For example, first you know, when you use by using will or shall, I'll go to Hyderabad next week. I'll go to Hyderabad next week. That you know. By using simple present tense also, it is future tense. When does the exam begin? It has not begun. It has not begun. When does the exam begin? In the future. That is also sometimes using simple future also, it is a future. A simple present tense is also future time reference. Got it? Sometimes using present continuous tense. I am writing exam next week. Next week, earlier I have discussed present continuous. It is doing that action. Action జరుగుతుంది మనం మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు action జరుగుతుంది. కొన్నిసార్లు అది ఫ్యూచర్ లో కూడా అవ్వచ్చు. Then it is future time reference. I am writing exam next week. Going to use చేసినప్పుడు then it is going to rain. Just not, it is going to rain. It is also future time reference. By using about to, the bus is about to come to the bus station or bus stop, isn't it? This is future time reference. Now coming to the important topic, voice. Beta, voice ki direct, indirect, reported speech ki chala mandi students confuse అవుతారు. Voice is very easy if you follow the rules. రిపోర్టెడ్ స్పీచ్ కూడా చాలా ఈజీ. రిపోర్టెడ్ స్పీచ్ లో ప్రెసెంట్ ని పాస్ట్ కన్వర్ట్ చేయడం, పాస్ట్ ని పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కన్వర్ట్ చేయడం ఉంటుంది. కానీ వాయిస్ లో కన్వర్షన్ ఉండదు, కొన్ని చేంజెస్ ఉంటుంది. అవి I'll explain with each and every tense. Please follow that. I'll take simple examples for your explanation. So first one will take present tense. Voice, active voice convert cheyali anante passive voice ki subject unnali, object unnali. For example, వాళ్ళు subject ఇవ్వలేదు అంటే by someone, by somebody అని రాసుకోవచ్చు. అర్థమవుతుందా? సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉండాలి, ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఉండాలి. ఫస్ట్ ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ వాట్ ఈస్ సబ్జెక్ట్, ఏదైతే యాక్షన్ పర్ఫార్మ్ చేస్తున్నారో దట్ ఈస్ కన్సిడర్డ్ సబ్జెక్ట్. రిసీవర్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్. ఓకే, నౌ సబ్జెక్ట్ సింపుల్ విల్ టేక్ సింపుల్ ఏది షీ writes a letter. She writes a letter. Okay, she ikkada subject, idi verb, a letter object. Okay, ఇప్పుడు ఈ వాయిస్ లో ఫస్ట్ ఏమి సబ్జెక్ట్ వర్బ్ ఏంటి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఏంటి ఐడెంటిఫై చేయండి. ఆఫ్టర్ దాట్ ఫస్ట్ ఈ వర్బ్ ఏ టెన్స్ లో ఉంది అది రాసుకోండి. ఏ టెన్స్ లో ఉంది బట్ అది సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ V1 ఫామ్ లో ఉంది, సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ లో ఉంది. V1 ఫామ్ లో ఉంటే ఏం చేయాలి? నౌ ఇన్ పాసివ్ వాయిస్ వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్? ద ఆబ్జెక్ట్ బికమ్స్ సబ్జెక్ట్. సో a letter, సింగులర్ కదా లెటర్, ఈజ్ ఈ V1 V3 ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. రిటర్న్ ఈజ్ రిటర్న్ బై, ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ కాస్త ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ప్రొనౌన్ అవుతుంది బై హర్. ఈజీ ఈజీ. సో సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ ఈజ్ ప్లస్ V3 ఫార్మ్ రాయాలి. We'll see for the past tense too. She wrote a letter. ఇంక ఏమన్నా ఉండని అది అడిషనల్ రాసేయండి. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ ఐడెంటిఫై సబ్జెక్ట్, నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి వాట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ వర్బ్. మెయిన్ వర్బ్ ఈస్ ఇన్ V2, isn't it? Past tense. A letter is object. So we'll write a letter. What is a helping verb for? దీంట్లో you don't change present to past perfect. Don't change like that better. దీంట్లో ఏం చేయాలి? V1 V2 ఏ ఫామ్ లో ఉందో ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్ లో ఉందా, పర్ఫెక్ట్ టెన్స్ లో ఉందా, దేంట్లో ఉందో ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. దాన్ని బట్టి హింట్స్ తీసుకొని రాయాలి. ఇప్పుడు ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ అయితే ఈజ్ పెట్టి V3 ఫామ్ రాయాలి. పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ అయితే సింగులర్ ఉంటే వాస్, a letter was written by her. అదే లెటర్స్ ఇచ్చాం, షీ రైట్స్ లెటర్స్ అంటే లెటర్స్ ఆర్ రిటన్ బై హర్. ఇక్కడ షీ రోట్ లెటర్స్ అంటే లెటర్స్ వర్ రిటన్ బై హర్. Got it? Okay. Now we'll see this in continuous form. She is writing a letter. What will you do? The same thing. Identify subject. This is because is undi kabatti present, ing form undi kabatti continuous tense, present continuous tense, a letter. ఏం రాస్తారు? దీనికి రూల్ ఏంటి? ఈజ్, ఆల్రెడీ ఈజ్ ఉంది కదా అక్కడ, ప్లస్ బీయింగ్ రాయాలి. బీయింగ్ బికాస్ ఇది ing ఫామ్ కాబట్టి ద లెటర్ ఈజ్ బీయింగ్, మళ్ళీ V3 ఫామ్, రిటర్న్ బై హర్. గాట్ ఇట్? అర్థమవుతుందా బేటా? దెన్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ పాస్ట్, ఇది పాస్ట్ తీసుకుందాం, వాజ్ రాస్తాం. ఇక్కడ వాజ్ రాస్తాం, షీ వాజ్ రైటింగ్. షీ వాజ్, ఇప్పుడు ఇది పాస్ట్ అవుతుంది కదా, పాస్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్. షీ వాజ్ రైటింగ్ ఎ లెటర్. ద లెటర్ వాజ్ being written by her. Ante. Got it? Now perfect tense choosam. She has written a letter. Okay, ఇక్కడ has ఉంది కాబట్టి present V3 ఫామ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి పర్ఫెక్ట్, present perfect tense. ఇది present perfect tense, ఇది V3 కదా. సో ఏం రాస్తారు? ఆ లెటర్ హ్యాస్ బీన్, ఇవి యాడ్ చేయాలి. బీన్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ అయితే బీన్, ఐఎన్జీ ఫామ్ కంటిన్యూస్ అయితే ఆర్ ప్రోగ్రెసివ్ అయితే బీయింగ్, ఇవి యాడ్ చేయాలి. మళ్ళీ V3 ఫామ్ రిటర్న్ బై హర్. అదే పాస్ట్ ఉంటే షీ హ్యాడ్ రిటర్న్ ఎ లెటర్, పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కి హ్యాడ్ చేంజెస్ టు సేమ్, ఆ లెటర్ హ్యాడ్ బీన్ రిటర్న్ బై హర్. ఓకే, నా ఫ్యూచర్ కి she will write a letter. Will, future tense. Will is future tense. What will you do? Same thing, you observe that what is subject, what is the verb, and what is object. A letter will ki be రాయాలి. will కి be రాయాలి. ఫస్ట్ ఇక్కడ మనం be రాయలేదు కదా, is, be, was, be, ఎందుకంటే అవే be forms. ఇదే be form రాయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, కానీ దీనికి రాయాలి, be forms రాయాలి. will be returned by her. will be returned by her. If at all it is future continuous, she will be writing ఉంటే ఏం రాస్తారు? a letter will be returned by her. Will be writing, right? A letter will being returned by her. Okay, continuous tense. Okay, next we'll move to an exercise. We'll see the exercise. Now change these active tenses to passive. What is given first one? They will punish him. So they is subject, will punish is future tense, him is object. So you change this pronoun to subject form. What is it? He, I told you the rule, will be punished changes to V3. Punished, you should add by them. Got it? They will punish him. He will be punished by them. Next one, they are painting my office. Is it visible? Is it visible? I'll write here itself. They are painting my office today. They is, okay, can't write over here. They is subject, are painting is present continuous tense, and my office is leave today. My office is object. So what are you going to write for this? Yes, beta, try. Yes, try. My office, subject is converted to object, object is converted to subject. My office, are painting, isn't it? This is singular, so you'll use is. For continuous tense you will use being. My office is being painted, V3 form of painting, painted by them today. Got it? Okay, now this I'll read out and I'll tell you the answer. They have just done the work. So they is subject, have done is present perfect tense, and have done present perfect tense, and the work is object. The work has been done by them. That is the answer. The work has been done by them. She bought this camera in Japan. Which is object here? This camera is object. This camera is object. Don't get confused. This camera is object, not Japan. This camera is object. This camera, because it is past tense, so you should write, yes, was bought by her in Japan. This camera was bought by her in Japan. Okay, they took my daughter away from me. They is subject, took is past tense, my daughter is object. My daughter was taken away by them. My daughter was taken away from me by them. Okay, my daughter was taken away from me by them. This is how you should write. Mosquitoes were eating me alive. Me is object. I, because it is past continuous, I was being eaten by mosquitoes alive. I was being eaten by mosquitoes alive. They had made many promises. Many promises. Had is past perfect, so you should use had plus been plus past B3 form. Many promises had been made by them. I'll explain only one and I'll leave now. Because all are similar. They will have completed, this is future perfect tense, they will have completed the new bridge by March. The new bridge is object, will have completed is future perfect tense, and they is subject. The new bridge will have been completed, been completed by them by March. They are going to arrest me. They are going to arrest me. Here it is, they is subject, or going to, future, or going to, here you can consider are going to arrest me. So I am being arrested by them. Okay, I am being arrested by them. Or I am going to be arrested, you can write, even that is correct. I am going to be arrested by them. I am going to be arrested by them. An American writes, an American writer wrote this novel. An American writer wrote this novel. This novel, because it is past tense, you will write, this novel was written by the American writer, an American writer. All this I have discussed. The police were investigating the cause of the accident. Yes, can you answer this? Can you answer this? Try. The police were investigating the cause of the accident. So what is the subject object here? The cause of the accident is complete object. The cause of the accident was being, because it is past continuous, was being investigated, V3 form, investigated by the police, okay, all I have discussed. Okay, only two, those are simple, past perfect, and this is future. Okay. Now, relative clauses. These are given as pronouns for your syllabus. Relative clauses are given. Who, whom, whose, which. That also can be used. Who you use for persons, people, and which you use for things. Things or animals you use which. Whose you use for possession. Possession. Whose pencil is that? Whose pencil is that? It is my pencil. That is possession. For that situation you use whose. Who? The musician. Examples I have given. The musician who wrote this song is French. Two sentences may be given. He is the French musician. He wrote the song. Then you should combine it with a relative clause. Then you will use the musician who wrote the song is French. Okay. Whom? I met the doctor yesterday. He was kind. Combine it. The doctor whom I met yesterday was kind. Okay. Whose? Phone rang in the classroom, and the phone is whose refers to possession. Example, the boy is using the phone. Okay, the phone has rung. How do you combine this? The boy whose phone rang, he should stand up. Should stand up. The boy whose phone rang should stand up, which relates to animals and objects. The cake, this is the cake. It is, what you can say, it is very tasty. I made it. The cake which I made is tasty. Like that you can join. Okay. This is the cake which Madhavi made. Examples. Now we'll see some of these examples and we'll see how we use relative pronoun. This is the hospital. I was born. How will you join? Born. It where it is a place, isn't it? It is denoting place. This is showing the place. So for place you use location. For location you use where. This is the place where I was born. Okay. This is about a woman becomes invisible. About woman, person. This is about a woman who becomes invisible. Okay. This is the man. Car was stolen yesterday. Man's car, that is possession. Nadhi, man, it is a person's, that is possession. Then for possession I told you, you should use whose. This is the man whose car was stolen yesterday. A park is a place. I told you thing or for any subject, any thing or place like that, you can use that or which. This is the place that you can park your car. Okay. This is the train dash goes to Madrid. That goes to Madrid or which goes to Madrid. Okay. A doctor is a person makes people feel better. In the exam, it is not given as a blank. Clever, two sentences say you should combine them and frame one sentence. A doctor is a person who makes people better. These four, it is for your homework beta. You do it. You do it and you tell me. You comment below. Next, coming to types of sentences. While I was explaining about negations and question sentences, there I have explained assertive, interrogative. I'll again explain. Assertive or declarative sentence or a statement is a sentence which starts either with noun or pronoun and it ends with a full stop. It should start with, what is the rule? It should start either with a noun or pronoun and it should end with a full stop. This is assertive or declarative. For example, I can walk. I can walk or I walk. I can walk or I walk every day. Okay, this is assertive. So it will start either with a noun or pronoun followed by whether you are using simple present or using perfect tense or using past tense. It depends upon the verb. Okay, it should be followed by verb and it ends with a full stop. That is called assertive or declarative. Okay, coming to interrogative. Interrogative starts with question word. Question words are mostly they start with WH, isn't it? What, where, which, when, why, whose, whom, and others are why, others are how much, at what time. Okay, it starts with the question words or it should start with helping verb. If it starts with question word, what, immediately it should be followed by auxiliary verb or in a verb. Okay, what can, later it should be followed by noun or pronoun. What can I do for you? What I can do for you is wrong. What I can do for you is wrong. What can I do for you? Where does the train arrive? See, it is followed by auxiliary verb. So it is followed by, this question word is followed by auxiliary verb. After that it is noun or pronoun and that is it is main verb. Okay, what is your name? Okay, so the question word is followed by auxiliary verb, then it is noun or pronoun, then it is main verb. Okay, what am I explaining now? What I am explaining is not a question. It is not an interrogative sentence. What am I explaining now? It should be, the rule is like that. Question word followed by auxiliary verb, then it is noun or pronoun, then it is main verb. Got it, beta? This is about auxiliary. Now, when it starts with question word. When it starts with auxiliary verb, for example, are you feeling well? Are you feeling well? While writing examinations, your health is most important, beta. Try to consume water because it is summer. Have as much water as possible. Be hydrated. Baga neelu taagandi, juices taagandi, energy techukondi, baga chadukondi. Okay, have good sleep too. Baga tinandi kuda. Too much tinakandi, nidra vastundi. Good sleep is also good. Exams baga rayandi. Preparation, revision, practice is more important. Are you feeling well? Are, it is auxiliary verb. It is followed again by noun or pronoun and next it is main verb. Ilarai. Are you feeling well? Do you come to school regularly? Does he have anything to eat? So do, tarata does, edi vadina, next it is noun or pronoun, afterwards it is the question mark. It should end with the question mark. Okay, okay beta, declarative and interrogative. If you can frame interrogative sentences, your English is good. Remember, try to convert any simple sentence and try to convert that into interrogative. This is simple trick. Your English is good. Then imperative. Imperatives are like commands, requests, okay, advices, suggestions. These end with full stop. Generally, these start with the main verb, like open the door. Open the door is not declarative. Declarative starts either with noun or pronoun. It is not starting with declarative. It is starting with main verb. Open the door. Don't irritate me. Though it starts with auxiliary verb, it is imperative. Don't irritate me. It ends with full stop. You are shouting at somebody. It is like orders. It is like commands. It is like request. Please don't disturb me. Please don't. Here you are requesting. Follow the instructions. You are ordering something. Teacher is commanding. Teacher is ordering you. Follow the instructions. Keep quiet. Stay calm. Let me explain. All these come under imperative. Imperative. Exclamatory. Exclamatory when it is very exclamatory ante exaggerate chesi cheptam kada telugulo meer nerchukuntaru atishayokti edaina ekko chesi cheptuntam, that is exclamatory. Like, alas, what a pathetic situation, ante sad situation lo అని అంటాం కదా, అలాంటిది. వావ్, వాట్ అ వండర్ఫుల్ సైట్ ఇట్ ఈస్. వాట్ అని వచ్చినా కూడా వాట్ అ బ్యూటిఫుల్ పిక్చర్ ఇట్ ఈస్. పిక్చర్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఉంది, ఈజ్ ఇట్ లేదు, ఇట్ ఈజ్. అది full, it should end with exclamation. It is ending with exclamation. What a beautiful picture it is. Idi exclamation. Wow, oh, hurrah, they have won the match. Ivanni they come under exclamatory sentences. In the next class, I'll take reported speech, prepositions, determiners, and if possible, vocabulary too. Children, whatever homework I have given, please do it and comment the answers, and please share, subscribe, and like the channel. All the best for your English exam.